Good morning. Thank you for joining me for another morning fast break. This week, we're going to be talking about comebacks, bounce backs, get backs. Because I believe that God's getting ready to do some things to bring us back to a place where we will discover something the second time around that we didn't know the first time around. And He's going to preserve us and put us in a place to where we are going to go to the next level after we bounce back from where we were before. So let's talk about that today. Today, I want to just talk to you real quick about this guy named Jephthah, 11th chapter of Judges. And what happens is Jephthah is son of a great man, but he was the son of a great man born improperly. He was born to another woman, not his wife. And so what happens is that Jephthah grows up around all of his father's sons, and they despise him. They don't like him. And at some point in time, they decide that they are not going to allow him to inherit with them. That somehow or another he's not good enough, and he won't be allowed to inherit. It's amazing how when God is giving you something, put you in a place that people will determine that you didn't get there with my permission. So whatever you are, wherever you are, doesn't count because I didn't sanction your arrival. I didn't sanction the fact that you deserve to be there. And a lot of times people don't like you, not because you don't deserve it or you have done anything to not deserve it, but they don't like you just because they're not the ones that made you. They're not the ones that said it's okay for you to be who you are. And you got to learn to not let that get to you, because you'll find yourself seeking for the validation of people who don't own your destiny. They will tell you and make you believe that they own your destiny. They will make you believe that the people, some other folks, somewhere else, owns your destiny, but God owns your destiny. Jephthah, you may be getting kicked out by your brothers, but hold on, because war arises. A conflict arises, and those guys that didn't want him around, they can't handle it. Things are looking bad. Things are really bad. And I want you to understand that a lot of times greatness is not inherited through a bloodline. Greatness is not inherited through a diploma. Greatness cannot be inherited through someone giving you some degree. But greatness is born and birthed into somebody because God puts them in a position to where they learn to overcome so much that the result of what they have learned to overcome makes them greater. When they kick Jephthah out, he is by himself, but God lets people gravitate to him. And they have to deal with situation after situation after situation after situation. And he learns to be greater. And he learns to be good at whatever it is he does. So that when war arises, they say, hey, go back and get your brother. The first thing is, when they go back and get him, he is not in the same condition that he was when they left him there. When they come back to get you, you're not going to be the same person you were when they left you there. You're going to be better. In fact, that's the reason why they came back to get him. Which, let me tell you, makes my second point. When God lets you come back, you will get to come back on your own terms. They won't dictate the terms to you. You won't come back with your hat in your hand. You won't come back looking like somehow or another you need to be back. No, you're going to come back on your own terms. Because in this season of bounce backs, you bounce back into a place that they tried to keep you from. Not just the place that you were. because you're not the person that you were. You're someone better. You're someone different. You're someone more incredible. Jephthah, you can't come back and just be one of the tribe. You can't come back and just be one of the folk. Jephthah says, if I come back, I got to be in charge of everything. And the situation is so dire that they have to agree because they need him. Let me let you know today that you're getting ready to make a bounce back. You're getting ready to make a comeback. And when you come back, you're going to come back much better than the way you left. And God's going to use you to bless a lot of people because they'll remember what happened when they threw you away. It's not over. It's not finished. God is getting ready to bring you back. And when he brings you back this next time, give him glory. Let the world know that you thought you could stop me. But you weren't stopping me. You were stopping God. And God said, I'm too necessary to the kingdom for you to continue to keep your hand on me and stop me. I got to come back in my spirit. I'm going to the next level. Good morning. Be blessed.